We have one more round. Inhale, shift the gaze. Exhale, feet to follow, top of mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, and then flow. Once you arrive in your down dog, you can drop to child's pose. Take a breath, grab a sip of water, prepare to move on. And then as you're ready, setting back up in our down dog, so hips are high. We'll take a round of breath here together. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift the right toes high. And then exhale, bring the knee in to touch the right tricep. Inhale, send it back. 2 more times. Crunch it in, touch that tricep. Send it back. Bring it in. Pause here, and we're going to do tracers. So inhale, dropping the hips so that your knee can come down to the wrist. And then putting it back up. So we have 2 more. Drop it down. Up. Down. Up. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Step it through. Moving into high lunge here. So as we set up, the ankle is going to be directly beneath the right knee. And then the left toes will be directly underneath the left heel. So left heel is high. Left kneecap is engaged. And then imagine that your hip bones are flashlights, making sure that your flashlights are pointing straight in front of you. So take a deep breath in here. Exhale, leaning off slightly towards the right, opening up that left hip. Next inhale brings you back towards center. And then we're going to drop the left knee into a lunge and then bring it up into high knee. So we're going to move through that 6 times. We're going to step back, pulse into your lunge, and then raise it to the high knee. We have 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. This time hold it up. We're going to start to move into a parallel position. This is warrior 3. Arms come long behind you for airplane. We're just going to pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to one-legged standing pose. And then we're just going to drop the left toes inside the arch of the right foot. And we're going to do a pulse into chair. And then kick the left foot straight out. So we have 6 total. We have 5 more. 4, 3, keeping with your breath. 2, 1. Landing in chair, and then inhale, deep breath in, full body stretch. Exhale, fold. Lift halfway, and then find your flow. I challenge you to take your 2 push-ups here, even if that means you're on your knees. And then inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Once you arrive here, deep breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, send it back. We have 2 more. Touch it in. Send it back. Crunch it in, hold it here. And then we're gonna lower the hips, tracing that arm. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Last 1. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Holding it at the top for 3, 2, 1. Step it through. And then rising into our high lunge. So taking your time to arrive here, making sure you have a nice bend in that left knee. The right arch of your foot is active, the heel is pointing straight up, and then both hips are pointing forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink just a little bit lower. On your next inhale, we're going to shift off to the left this time. Upper body and arms. We'll stay for a breath, working into the front of that right hip. And then inhale, coming back towards center, dropping the right knee into a lunge, and then stepping up to a high knee. Moving into our lunge pulses, so we're going to pulse twice, high knee. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing tall, deep breath in, arms circle overhead, and then as you exhale, moving into airplane, so moving the body parallel with the ground. Arms are long against the sides. We're going to pulse the arms and the floating foot up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to stand, bringing that knee with you, and then dropping the right ball of the foot into the arch of the left foot, or right next to it. And then we're going to move into our chair pulses for 2, and then kicking that right foot straight out. So we have 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Make it strong. Landing in your chair, inhale, rising tall. Exhale, fold. Lift halfway, and then find your flow. Taking your 2 push-ups however you can, and then inhaling to up dog. Exhale, down dog. You can find your child's pose here. Take a deep round of breath. Grab a sip of water. And then we'll get ready to move on. Wherever you are, getting set up in down dog, hips are high. Deep breath in, right toes lift. Exhale, this time touching the right knee to the left tricep, and then sending it high. We have 2 more. Inhale high, exhale, send it in. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Step it through, rising high lunge. Deep breath in, exhale, sink just a little bit lower. And then on the next inhale, stepping the left foot to the right side of the right foot into a curtsy lunge or curtsy squat, whatever this is. We're going to pulse twice here, and then hands come to the back of the head. We're going to crunch the knee in towards the left elbow. So we have 5 more. We're going to pulse in a curtsy, and then oblique crunch. 4, 3, 2, last 1, crunch it up, and then we're just going to lower that foot down next to the right, come down into a crouching position, and we're going to do donkey kick-throughs. So I guess the best way for me to demonstrate is to face you. But basically it's a transfer of weight between the feet and the hands. You're going to come to the balls of the feet and then kick the left leg through and then switch over to the right. So we have 10. Moving at your own pace. If you are moving like super slow, that's fine, that's great. It requires the same amount of effort. Otherwise, when you get comfortable, you can send the hips high, kicking the feet through. And then when you're done, stepping it back to down dog and taking 2 deep breaths. Inhale, left toes go high. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, send it up. Crunch and hold for 3, 2, 1. Stepping it through, high lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little lower. On your next inhale, right toes come to the outside of the left foot. We're gonna pulse twice in our curtsy, and then touch the right knee to the right elbow. For 5, crunch, 4, pulse, crunch, 3, 2, last one, pulse, crunch it up. You can let that foot go, and then we'll just drop it down, moving into those donkey kicks. So seeing if you can step it up a level from last time. Now that you know where we're headed, we have 10, going at your own pace. And then when you're done, stepping it back, down dog. Deep breath in, big sigh out. One more time, deep breath in, big sigh. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, stepping the right foot through. This time we're gonna open into warrior 2. So left foot opens at a 90-degree angle, arch of the left foot lines up with the heel of the right, and then arms come straight up from the shoulders. We're just gonna flush that all out. Inhale, laying back, finding peaceful, opening up the right side body. And then exhale, finding side angle. Right elbow to right knee. Pressing the hips forward just gently. Left shoulder rolls back. Inhale, back to peaceful. This time you can move into half moon if you want, so lifting the left foot off the ground. Otherwise, just coming right into your side angle. We'll float for just a moment to play. Deep breath in wherever you are. And then exhale, finding peaceful triangle, straightening that front leg. And then cartwheeling the hands down towards the mat. Finding your 2 push-ups before you take your flow. Once you're arriving down dog, deep breath in, big breath out. Inhale, left toes lift. Exhale, step the foot through, warrior 2. Looking down for that alignment between the feet. And then finding a soft gaze over the left middle finger. Deep breath in, shift it back to peaceful. And then exhale, side angle. Deep breath in, peaceful. This time on the exhale, finding your side angle or shifting into the balance, half moon. Trusting yourself enough to just play and fall in and out. One more deep breath wherever you are. And then exhale, stepping back for peaceful. We'll do triangle, so leg straightens. And then exhale, cartwheeling down towards the mat. Taking your 2 push-ups, dropping to your knees. That's still strong. And then meeting in a down dog. We'll lower into a child's pose. We'll take 2 breaths. So knees go wide, toes to touch. When you're ready, taking a deep breath in, shifting up into tabletop. The hard work is over, but we've still got a little burnout. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press down into the palms and out through the fingertips, making sure that the shoulders are stacked directly above the wrists. And then imagine that your hips, your hip bones, are being pulled in towards one another. and just see how that changes the engagement of your core. And then when you're ready, we're going to send the right toes high, and we're just going to do 10 leg lifts. So toes touch the mat, and then reach all the way to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it up for 10 pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before you drop that leg, we're going to bend the knee. So imagine that your foot is a stamp. You're going to stamp the ceiling. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to point the toes, drop the knee to the mat, and then send it as high as you can. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, make sure you're breathing, 4, 3, 2, 1, holding it up and then bringing it in to touch the right tricep and then kicking it high at an angle. We have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, whoo! Last one, hold it up, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Take a round of cat-cow, shake it out. And then we're going to move on to the other side. So let's check our core engagement again. Down through the palms, out to the fingers, shoulders above wrists, and then imagine those hip bones are pulling together, but keeping your back as it is, so not making like a big sway through the back, making it nice and straight, and then sucking those hip bones together. You feel that? Deep breath in, left toes lift, and we're going to move into our big leg lifts here. So taking up as much space as you possibly can with that foot as you trace that line up and down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, find your stamper, and we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pointing the foot, dropping the knee to the mat, and kicking as high as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Find your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1, bending at that knee, bringing it into the left tricep and kicking high at an angle. We have 9, 8, staying strong, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Whew. Find a round of cat-cow if you need to, or drop it back into your child's pose. We've got one last little burn here in our tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes under. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're just going to lift the knees an inch, maybe less, off the ground. We're here in our bear hold, making sure that your joints are stacked. And then take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to touch opposite hand to knee. And we're just going to keep going. We have 10 total, but really pressing between the knee and the palm, like there's money dropping. And the only way to catch it is to trap it. And it's $100 bills. We have 4, stay low. 3, 2, last 1. Send the hips high, down dog. Walk it out. We'll move through a flow just to flush that out. So inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, top of mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands find the mat, step it back for plank. We have a nice little push-up series here. So what we're gonna do is lift the right toes off the ground, crunch the knee in, send the foot back, and then push up. We have 2 more on this side. Crunch it in, kick it back, push up, crunch it in. You can drop to the knees, push up, find your down dog. We'll move on to the next side. Inhale, shifting forward to plank, lifting the left toes. Exhale, crunch it in, send it up, push up. 2 more, crunch, lift, push up. Last 1, crunch, lift, push up, down dog. Wow, that was hard. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, we're just gonna tiptoe, finding our forward fold. And then bending into the knees to crouch down. We'll plant our glutes. And then bringing the arms straight out from the shoulders. We're gonna find a nice slow roll down to the mat. So deep breath in. Exhale, starting your roll, moving at your own pace. But imagine that you're articulating through every vertebrae. And then eventually surrendering. Back finds mat. We'll take a breath here, because I'm on breath. And then we have just a little bit of core work. A little bit more core work, I guess. So we're gonna send the right toes long, left arm above the head. We're gonna keep this left knee bent for now, and then the right hand is behind head. So we're just gonna move into some cross body work. So we'll take a deep breath in. And then exhale, lifting the foot and the hand and allowing them to meet in the center of the body and then sending them long. So we're gonna take 4 more here. 3, 2, 1. When you lower down this time, we're gonna send the left foot, the left leg long. We're gonna find a really strong point through the left foot towards the left corner of the mat. Same thing, we have 5 more. We have 5, 4, see how that changes? 3, 2, 1, lowering down. This time we're gonna float that left foot off the mat. So do as many as you can like that. You can always drop it, it's not a failure. We're just getting stronger. When you're ready, deep breath in. Exhale, crunch and touch. So much energy is going out through that left leg, keeping it so strong. We have 3, 2, last 1. You can let it all go. We're gonna keep that strong point in the left foot. This time we're gonna bring the right knee into like a 90-degree angle, and then we're gonna shift the right knee out towards the right elbow, just so that we're in kind of like a diamond triangle. Diamond? Triangle? And then we're gonna send that as long as we can while keeping that shape, and then we're gonna crunch it in. So this is a smaller movement, but you'll be able to feel the different spot in your core that this is requiring to fire up. We have 5 more. 3, left leg is strong. Last 1, you can let it go. Take a nice full body stretch. And now just notice the difference between what you're feeling on the left side of your body and the right side of your body. We're gonna get ready to move on. So stepping onto the sole of that right foot, deep bend in the right knee. Right hand comes to the back of the head. Oh no, right hand is long. left hand back of the head. And then we're going to find our crunch, let our limbs meet in the middle, and then send it back. So we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Send the right toes long. Find that nice strong point. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, find your lift and your cross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. This time finding that hover. So engaging through that right foot as strong as you can, really clenching that glute until the right foot can lift off the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, find your crunch. Staying so strong here for 4, 3, point that right foot, 2, last 1, letting it go. And then keeping that right foot pointed, we're going to bring the left knee into 90 degrees. Point that knee out towards the side of the mat so that you find your diamond. And then same thing here, we have 10, 9, a smaller movement, but really feeling it in that inner thigh, in the deep core, for 4, 3, 2, last 1, letting it go. Full body stretch, arms go up overhead, both toes find a nice point. Deep breath in. And then exhale, circle everything into the center of the body, hugging the knees nice and close to the chest. Maybe finding a gentle rock on your lower back. We've got a quick glute bridge series. So stepping down onto the soles of the feet, knees are pointing straight up. And then rolling the shoulders down and back into the mat, pressing down through the triceps, the forearms, and the palms. Deep breath in, raising the hips off the ground. And then exhale, lowering them back down. This time as we inhale and rise, we're going to send the knees out and then tuck them back in, and then lower. This time we're going to do that twice. So raising up, sending the knees out twice, and then in, and then lower. This time 3. Raise. We have 1, 2, 3, and then lower. We've got 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last time we're going to lift up. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now we're moving down. So we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Lift it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Lower, lift it up. We've got 2, 1, lower, lift it up. We've got 1, lower, lift it up, and we've just got 10 pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug those knees in, and then you can drop them off towards the right. Hands can come straight out from the shoulders, and then gaze can shift off towards the left. Spine is nice and long here, taking some nice deep breaths. Bringing down the heart rate, coming back. Deep breath in, filling the belly. Big breath out. Inhale, coming back towards center. And then exhale, dropping the knees off towards the left. Arms come to your T position. Gaze shifts off over the right arm this time. Deep breath in, filling up. Exhale, let it all go. This time as you inhale, finding your little hug, bringing the arms around the shins, maybe nuzzling the nose between the knees, getting as tight as you can, and then taking a deep breath in, and then exhale, letting everything go, letting all of your limbs find rest, maybe finding a soft gaze or closing your eyes. We'll stay here for 5 to 10 breaths. Just unwinding, releasing, and breathing. Start to bring a little bit of life back to your limbs. So you can wiggle your fingers or roll out the ankles and the wrists. Take a deep breath in, find full body stretch. And then with your exhale, you can roll off to either the right or the left side. The right side for grounding, left side to be energized. We'll take a full round of breath here. You can rest your top hand down on the mat or the earth, choosing what you'd like to take away from this practice, and then leaving behind whatever is not going to serve you in the rest of your evening. Take one more deep breath in to seal it all in. And then as you exhale, you can push the mat away, come upright.